Go.
Hello everyone, my name is Sarah Mariam Yi. I'm going to show you how to paint a portrait today and how to mix some colors. And my model, his name is James Steno, he's a good looking young man, my nephew. And I actually record all this but didn't come out, so you guys didn't have a chance to see this. But this is basically, I'm starting his portrait, figure out where the lights come from. There's a light source, so half is light, half is shade. And I am basically starting with the simplest form. The biggest shape and difference. See, when the light has form, it become a light. And the light doesn't have a form, it become a shade. And halftone get the light in anger, become halftone. But halftone is actually belong to light. So I just put light and shade first, and then halftone is later. And then I'm gonna go over color one more time because last time I talked about color, machine didn't work. So basically, the color has three characteristics. One is light and dark, which means dark to light is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 is a total black. 1 is white, and color. See, this square right here is the same exact color, but the perception changed by the surrounding color. It's around against the light, it becomes real looks dark, but this is the same as this. Looks doesn't dark because it's on the around the dark colors. So that's the one characteristic of color. Second one is the hue, which means it's a warmer or cooler color. See, yellow is warmer than blue. This is hue. So I made this color in Photoshop. We basically had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I believe it's 24 hues. It's basically saying it's yellow, red, orange, purple, blue. What color is it? Woman call that's the hue. And one last one is extremely important. That's what use the most people they mix colors based on toner, but toner doesn't have much color. When you look at the portrait, it's warmer, cooler. You got to decide which one is warmer. Is it light is warmer or shadow is warmer? And when I look at his color, it's electric light. I see. Look at me. I see his color is more. Shadow is cooler and the light is warmer. So I have to decide that. And the last one is extremely important. When you look at the skin tone, there's a lot of white to it. We call that tint. How much white is in color is extremely important. And other one is shade. Means basic skin his tone is rooted in this orange, right? But it's a complementary color. Opposite color where is this purplish blue mixed to it and become a warmer brown. And that's the chroma, means how much shading is the color, and then put white to become how much tint to it. So that's the base of colors, and the color is actually the relationship of the perception changes by surrounding colors. I put and then I do the portrait, so I'm not going to look at these eyebrows, nose, and lips, and then it doesn't work, and then wipe it off, and just, instead of painting, the people ended up fixing it, but I paint the biggest shape first, light and dark, biggest shape first has match, and then half tone. So I keep looking at the big shape, simplest form, and I put a half tone on it, and a little more smaller shape, a little more smaller shape, and they eventually look like the person I stop, and I don't keep working on it, because it's just like building a house. You're building a house, you don't expect it to all finish it like wallpaper colors and windows is going nuts. You have to, they hold the ground and they structure first, down first, and then the the details go in last stage. So I put like eyelashes, the highlights in the last stage. But and also, and you see the skin tones is the millions of colors. You know, we're not gonna be able to put all the colors. So we simplify. You simplify for bigger color, bigger shape first, and then we put a smaller color, and image works, and you stop. You know that's and you basically when you look at the shape, it's 7 colors: light and shade and cast shadow. In the light, there's half tone and highlights. In the shade, there's a deflected light and core of shadow. Simplified 7 tone of colors. And that's enough talking about colors. And now I'm gonna start doing his face. Now I got the light and shade done. And now I'm gonna go to the half tone. And I'm gonna start building his half tone. So I'm gonna put the colors over here. See, I'm gonna put some. That's the light brown. That's the like I would say in oil color. I'm using acrylic because it dries quickly. This is about I would say brown color, and I put a little bit of orange in there, white. Reddish. Another thing you do is you squint your eyes to see the bigger shape. And his nose. I'm going to put half done through his half done. That's the half done right there. And I also use the big brush. And we use a different brush for dark colors. That's the bone umber color. I put a little white to it. Red. White. See, notice that I use a lot of white, which that means the tinting. A lot of white to it become a tinting. See, when you see darker colors, it's hard to see it by itself. So I put like blue in there, it's harder to see it. And I mix a little bit of white to it. And I see what kind of blue that is. See, I'll put a little bit of blue in that thing. The skin to become cooler, right? But I can also, in order to make this warmer, instead of use blue, I use green. Green is more yellow, see? So there's 3 particles: magenta, yellow, and cyan. This green has yellow and cyan to it, blue and the yellow to it. So instead of use blue, I use green, means green is more yellow, so it's a warmer skin tone. Let me put a darker color. This is so red, so I want to make it this more brown tone, so I'm going to put some green to it. Green. No, it's too much green, so I'll put a little bit of orangey. I have to squeeze out some red brown here. Red brown. Can you see my different colors? They're cutting off a little bit. It's a little door so they can see my color. I'm gonna put it right here. Okay. Good. That's nice and dark. And I look at it, this color, this face is way too red and too intense. It has a lot more white tint to it. Tint to it. And I put a little bit of yellow ochre to try to match his shadow here. So his shadow is cooler and highlight is warmer. So I'm gonna put a little bit of lips. You know, just enough to put right here. Right. I'm gonna just put like impression of the lips, like, you know, kiss mark, you know, everything simple. Impression first. This is lips. And you got a jar. Okay. Put it awkward. Put too much pink to the guy's face. You know. Put it down. Too much red. I look at the skin tone, mine is basically way too dark. So I'm gonna light up quite a bit over here, and acrylic stripe is a little darker, so I have to make it lighter.
얼굴이 그래 안 그래 그리는 거야 이제 나오네. 너무 그걸 많이 칠하면 안 되지. 조금 더 자주 발라.
Color here. There's lighter here too. When you look at the face, it goes out, the angle over here, you know, it become half a tone here. Can you see me? His half tone, his face half tone here. You know, when you look at the face, it's not like eyes, nose, and lips. It has the whole thing has like side plan, front plan, and the mouth is building this muscle. You know, it's not like just lips in there. And it becomes a curve. You have to show model's face. You know, my face is the model right there. Oh, that's you right there. You can watch that one, right? So now you can see me painting you, right? But now I have to see model though, right? I have to see you. You can watch the movie later, right? So I get to get this here, And then I need a brush. I want to get my glasses so I can see it. See, before I put the chocolate lips in there, I need to have that. He has cut a jars right there, and I have dropped it in. His eyes in here. Look at skin tone. His has more white, more thin.